Hello everyone, welcome to Chef Salim's Detailed Recipes channel. I'm going to make stuffed cabbage with olive oil. Friends, it's a healthy and delicious recipe that's really easy to shape. I will only use one large-sized cabbage and it will be enough for 20 people. 7 onion, lemon, parsley and garlic. A bowl of walnuts and currants, cumin, black pepper, coriander, mint, chili pepper, salt and sugar. 8 tomatoes, 700 grams of rice and 700 grams of bulgur, tomato paste, pepper paste, grape vinegar, olive oil and pomegranate syrup. Additionally, I may have used some soy sauce in the sauce. First, I add some warm water to the rice and bulgur and set them aside to wait for about 40 minutes. I remove the stem part of the cabbage by cutting it in the middle with a knife. I add a large pot to the stove and add 2 spoons of salt. After putting the whole cabbage into the pot, I add boiling water to it. I wait 5 minutes for the cabbage leaves to soften. When I am sure that I can shape the cabbage leaves, I take them out of boiling water. After crushing the walnuts with a rolling pin, I chop them a little with a knife. I add the ingredients into a bowl: burred walnuts, pomegranate, syrup, 2 to 3 caps of grape vinegar, juice of 1 lemon, chopped parsley, a spoon of hot pepper paste and 2 spoons of tomato paste. I add the spices. I add the onions after blending and thinning them. I also thinned the tomatoes in the mixer and added them. After mixing the ingredients a few times, I add olive oil and some more sunflower oil. Now I can mix the ingredients completely and start preparing the cabbage leaves. I remove the thick structure in the middle of the cabbage leaves by cutting it with a knife. I cut the cabbage leaves into 2 or 4 pieces depending on their size. I place the thick parts one cut and the leaves that are not useful to me under the baking tray. I use a small ladle to shape the stuffed cabbage. After placing 2 pieces of leaves in the scoop, I add a spoon of stuffing mixture and close the edges. After pressing it a little in my hand, I turn it upside down and place the stuffing on the baking tray. If you want the outer layer to be a little thicker, you can add 3 leaves. I prepare the cooking sauce in a bowl and add tomato paste, soy sauce and 1 lemon juice. I mix it after adding boiling water. We can add some sugar and salt. Let's not forget that cabbage leaves are salty. I brush some olive oil on the stuffed vegetables. After placing the baking tray on the fire, I slowly add the cooking sauce. I cover the tray with another tray and wait for it to boil on the stove for 10 minutes. The boiling process on this stove is entirely to save money on the oven. As you know, my oven is big and uses a lot of electricity. After the cabbage is boiled, I place the tray in the oven, covered. I will bake for about 45 minutes at 170 or 180 degrees. While the stuffed cabbage is cooking, I start making the beef rib soup. I add some oil and 2 cups of flour. I stir for 5 minutes until the flour is roasted. After the flour is roasted, I add hot water. I add salt and sugar. You can add cold milk and some starch if you want it to be a little thicker. I mix cold milk with a little water and slowly add it to the soup. I had beef ribs that I had cooked before. I took them out of the freezer. Waited for them to soften a little, and now I cut them with a knife. The ribs must be cooked very soft and the bones must be cleaned very well. I add the chopped meat into the strainer and pour a bowl of boiling water over it. I add the chopped meat into the sauce and mix it. Our soup is ready to serve. I insert the heater after adding the soup while eating. Let's check the stuffed cabbage. It looks like there is no sauce left. After adding some more tomato paste and water, baking it for another 10 minutes will be enough. I whisk yogurt to make tzatziki. I had some buttermilk at the ready. I'm adding that as well. I add salt. I add chopped cucumber and dried mint, some dried parsley. After mixing thoroughly, the tzatziki is ready to serve. You can make a type of pasta that can accompany stuffed vegetables. I chose to make spaghetti with tomato paste. I checked the stuffed vegetables again and they look soft and ready to serve. I'm preparing a plate for myself so you can see the menu immediately. A soup with sauce is definitely a healing food for these winter days. We see spaghetti sticks and stuffed cabbage right on the side. 2 stuffed items are enough for 1 person, but 1 piece is enough for me to taste it. It looks very nice, and if you eat it by squeezing lemon on it, I can say that it is very delicious. Moreover, since it is made with olive oil, you can eat these stuffed vegetables cold. Enjoy your meal. Don't forget to click the like button and turn on the bell notification. See you again in a new video. Stay with love. Goodbye.